So hey guys, wanted to address a certain problem that a lot of you will probably have if you're running a sunroof on your car. It's a noise that you'll get, and almost every car will get it too. I've had it in other cars. It's an important step you have to do to eliminate that. So let me go ahead and get started and show you. So what happens here, if you guys have a sunroof, let me show you. Sometimes when you vent it, as you're pushing up and it's just tilting up to let air out, the top part of the sunroof tilts down to lift the back up, okay? And what happens is the rubber seal around the sunroof rubs against the paint on the body of the car as you do that. And then as the car flexes, because they do, it rubs back and forth and squeaks, okay? So this rubber seal right here dries out a lot. It's on the roof of the car. If you live in an area it's really hot, it's going to dry out and you're going to get squeaks. Even with it closed, you'll get, when you go down your driveway, it'll squeak, okay? So something easy to do is to keep this softened. So what I do, if you guys know I love this stuff, 303 protectant, great protectant. Use it for all the dash, the door panels, all that. It doesn't dry out. It's not a Armor All, but it protects and it keeps it supple, the material. Put a couple sprays of that on a rag and then wipe that sill down and it'll soften the sill. So not only will it keep it quiet, and you can do the whole thing as much as you can reach, because it's almost impossible to do the whole entire thing, but you can do the front for sure, that's the noisiest, and then get on the roof and then do the top part of the sill all around. Just soak it, okay? And that'll help it stay quiet. And the plus side is it'll help it to not leak, because once these things get really dry, like if you live where it's 100 degrees all the time and it's hot and that dries out, water, when you wash your car, has a tendency to come past that because it won't be soft, of course. So you want to keep that lubricated. I wouldn't put Armor All on it only because that dries it out. So I would use, like, this 303 is great for that. I've used it for all the weather stripping around the doors. It's a really good product. Just wipe it on there. You let it sit a little bit, then you kind of wipe any excess off. But if you haven't used it, definitely check it out. It's a great product. I do that all the cars I've had with sunroofs, and they're perfectly quiet. And the reason is because of the sill. So it's a kind of a twofold thing. It'll keep it quiet and it'll prevent water leaks too. So just a little tip I want to share if you wasn't aware of that. You know, especially when you wash your car, no one really thinks to do that. They wash it and dry it and whatever you do with it. But it's important to do, to keep the sills, even on the door. It'll help the door sills stay flexible, so you prevent water leaks and stuff in the future. So I would highly recommend doing that. You know, you don't have to do it every wash, but once in a while, do it. Just keep it lubricated with whatever product you want. Just, I personally would stay away from something that dries it out like Armor All. Okay, so I want to share that with you. Hope everyone's doing good out there. If you haven't, please like and subscribe. I always appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys in the next video. Thanks again, everybody.